Subject of this video is what you see in front of you, the best portable PA available today, 2024. If you look back at my channel, I made a very similar video when the channel started, but it was on the Bose S1 Pro. This is the S1 Pro Plus. It is matched with the excellent and my favorite lightweight subwoofer, the matching Bose Sub1. So why do I love let me count the ways of the Bose S1 Pro Plus combined with the Sub1. First of all, it's portable. So when I say this is the best portable PA, it all comes down to size and weight. You know, in the old days, it was normal to carry around an 18-inch subwoofer, 100 plus pounds. That's not the case anymore. I know I have one of those subwoofers, a JBL Crown amp built in, 90 plus pounds, but it's locked away in my studio. I can't haul it around anymore. So the S1 Pro Plus is, if you watched some of my videos on it recently, it's surprisingly really well-balanced speaker. They have improved the speaker sound-wise and feature-wise, definitely, but let's talk about sound here. They've added some bass to it, and there is some clarity too that I hear over the S1 Pro. So it's just a really nice speaker. And then of course you have your Bose dispersion, which fills a large space. This little speaker will fill 120 degrees. It has good volume. You know, it's not going to blast a high school gymnasium, but at 103 dB, it's respectable, played within its limit. Bose specs it as, or recommends 50 people. It's clean sounding. The pole you see here is not part of the deal. That's GatorWorks I purchased on Sweetwater. I believe it's about $30. It's the only thing that's you see is extra. That's not Bose. I wouldn't suggest getting the Bose pole. It's overpriced and it's not necessary. And then the Sub1. Sub1 is not the least expensive sub at $900. It's kind of pricey actually, but it is the lightest. It is the lightest sub that I own at 36 pounds. And again, if you've seen my videos, I really also enjoy another subwoofer I have, the EV ELX 12-SP. And that's a little heavier though, at 42 pounds. So this is definitely the lightest. The only thing I'm not crazy about the Sub1 is the way it lies down in this horizontal position. It's not my favorite look. I like a subwoofer that can sit like a square, like the EV sub. So I was hoping that this sub would have a sub pole connection on top, but it doesn't. So the only way you can put a sub on here is in the look you see now. One of the downsides I'm not crazy about the new S1 Pro Plus, this digital interface, DSP. It's great because it has an app, but it also is very hard to see in sunlight outside, almost impossible in bright sunlight. You didn't have that issue when you had physical knobs of the S1 Pro. But also, I'm not happy about dialing it in to, repeating the settings you had previously. For example, I have it set up right now where there's no clipping red light. Can you tell me exactly where it is at with that bar that goes across? Is it 1:30? Is it 1 o'clock? I'm not sure, and I can never repeat it tomorrow if I wanted to have the same setup. I think you can set it up with scenes. I'm almost sure you can with the new app, but I like a physical dial that says +1, +2, +3, and of course on better apps like the EV app, it does have that where you remember exactly where you're at. Okay, one of the improvements on the S1 Pro is the line out is now XLR. Before it was TRS 1/4 inch, so that's nice because most people have an XLR cable hanging around the house. There is two ways to set up a subwoofer from the S1 Pro. The way I have it is from the line out directly into the sub. The other way is to run it from a mixer. So you run your source into a mixer into the subwoofer, and the subwoofer out to the S1 Pro top. That's the way Bose recommends it, and that will give you the highest performance as far as fidelity and volume. But remember, I'm talking about portable PA, so I don't want to carry a mixer. So here this is a 1 cable setup, XLR cable from the line out, and if you follow the cable down, down, down into the back of the sub, right here, sub 1, and that's into line 1, and that's it. My level is 12 noon. Anything higher, I find it will overpower the top. Actually, even maybe 11 or 11:30 is optimal. And you see those hash marks? That's what I'm talking about. That's where you have physical dials where you can remember exactly where you're at. Today, I'm gonna be running the subwoofer. Oh, and your other cable is a power cable. So I'm running the subwoofer off of an external power source, and that is the EcoFlow Pro, 600 watts. I know there's someone saying, I think I just heard someone just say, oh, there he goes again talking about this EcoFlow. He has to work for that company. No, actually, it's just so impressive that it runs subwoofers, because I've tried running my sub, like this Sub 1 with a 400 watt unit, and I tried playing it loud outside and it shut down on me. So you definitely want to use the right amount of juice. 600 watts on the EcoFlow is perfect. It never had an issue. It even runs my Sub 2 with the Pro 32 system. I've heard people on the Bose L1 Pro website, Facebook, saying they recommend a 1200 watt unit. Well, unless you're playing just really long gigs of, over 6 hours, as far as power, you don't need 1200 watts. So I'm finding the EcoFlow Pro at 600 watts is meeting all of my power needs. This gives you an idea just how small this subwoofer is. Here's a CD case next to it. It happens to be a great classic album that most people never heard of. Blue Oyster Cult, their first album from 1972. You hard rock fans should check it out. But back to the video here. So the Sub 1 is small, easily fit in a car. It comes with a thin slip cover. But some companies give you nothing. They do give you a thin slip cover just to prevent scratches. And it has a nice robust material, and it doesn't scratch easily. And it's lightweight. I can easily carry it. It has a handle on the top, and then it has some grab handles, and it's just easily carried. It kind of handles like a big suitcase. So that's the Sub 1. Again, at $900, inexpensive. Matching it up with the top. S1 Pro Plus went down at $600. So you put them together, and you have $1,500 system. Full range system, I should add. Lightweight, full range. Is that the best portable PA? In my opinion, just might be. Okay, we're ready for this sound demo. It's a non-copyrighted track. I know that because I created it on GarageBand a couple of years back. So here we go. Listen to the bass. Bass doesn't translate that great on YouTube, but it's really hitting hard at 12 noon. I couldn't turn it up any louder than 12 noon. It just would overpower the top. Maybe even at 12 noon, it's overpowering it. Give me your opinion. Here we go. 99.6. I don't know, a couple of factors. I have the dB meter on the floor here, not at ear level, so that could be lowering. And I am playing in a very open area, so it's definitely a large space for this one little 6.5-inch speaker. I have gotten louder. I've gotten up to 103 dB. And also it could be the track. That track was very heavy. And I'm going to tell you right now, bass
a subwoofer doesn't give you a lot of extra dBs. Maybe 1 dB, 2 dB, the max. Okay, we're gonna try another track. Here we go.
For our final track, also a tune I created on GarageBand. Let's see if it sounds any different. Again, the bass is at 12 noon. The top is not clipping. Let's see what kind of dBs we get on this track.
Yeah, 102.5. It really depends on the track. That previous track was just a lot of low end, and low end doesn't show up with a lot of dB. So this track was a little more dynamic. Okay, I'm gonna wrap up this sound demo by just playing very close to the subwoofer, showing you that it's on green, but the subwoofer is really putting out, shaking, shaking the home here. I hope you hear it. I'm just using my iPhone microphone, so I don't have the best equipment to share with you, but it's quite different in person live.
Well, I hope that bass translated. I'm telling you, the room is, the hallway is shaking here, and my door jamb is, the wood was actually vibrating, it was part of the music. So, is this the #1 portable PA that I can recommend? And the answer is definitely yes, especially with the new S1 Pro Plus, the new features they've added and slightly better fidelity. But at this weight, it all comes down to weight when you're talking about portable PA. This system costs $1,500. So that, of course, that's a factor. But this is not the loudest system. You saw the dB readings. You want loud, portable PA, battery operated, go for the eVerse 12. That's going to be quite a bit louder at 126 dB compared to 103, but then you're dealing with pushing 40-pound top compared to 15 pounds. So I don't even consider that portable PA. I didn't purchase it for that reason. I was about to, but I just stopped myself and saying, no, it's too heavy. So this setup, the next setup is a little heavier, eVerse 8 with the EV matching sub, the eVerse EV12-SP. A little heavier system, a little louder, a little less expensive, but this is the most portable. So I crown this the #1 portable PA, the Bose pair. Hope you enjoyed this video. This is Bill. Check out my other videos or some of the older ones. Go back and see them. Hope you enjoyed. Later.